BA2 plus do's and don'ts in the calculator. There are a couple common or frustrating problems that cause a lot of trouble with financial calculators. In this section, we will provide some important do's and don'ts. If you just can't seem to get a problem to work out, you should refer back to this section. There are two categories we examine. 3 things you need to do only once, and 3 things you need to do every time you work a problem. The things you need to do once deal with the following calculator settings. First, make sure your calculator is set to display a large number of decimal places. To do this, you'll press the second key, the format key, the number key, and then enter. The second is make sure your calculator is set to assume only one payment per period or per year. To do this, you'll hit the payment key, second key, the interest key, which is the I/Y key, the number, and enter. The third thing we need to talk about is make sure your calculator is in the end mode. To do this, you will press second, payment key, do second, and enter. There are also 3 things you need to do every time you work a problem. First, before you start, completely clear out the calculator. To do this, you'll hit second and the clear TBM key, or the FV key also. Second, put a negative sign on the cash flow out. Put a negative sign on cash outflows. We'll actually demonstrate this as we do problems later on. And third, enter the rate correctly. Make sure you enter the fractions percentages as a whole number, not a fractional number. Welcome to the part 2 of the BA2 Plus calculator. In this presentation, we're going to show 2 different things. First, we're going to show how to do an annuity present value. And to do this, in our demonstration, we're going to use 3-year term. So you'll hit the 3 key and the N key. And we're going to use 10% rate, so you hit the 10 and the interest rate key. Our payments are $500, so you hit 500 and the payment key. In this particular situation, we have no future value, so you always want to make sure that you use a 0 for any keys that you're not going to use. You hit 0 in the future value key. Now to get our answer, we do hit the compute key and the present value key. And there's our answer. The second part is annuity payments. To do this, we're going to use the 5-year term, so you hit the 5 and the N key. Second, we're going to use 18% interest rate, so you hit 18 and the interest key. The present value is $100,000, so we do $100,000. Present value. And again, we're not using the future value key, so we need to hit 0 in the future value key. And to get our answer, we're going to hit compute and the payment key. And there's our payment. Part 3 of our BA2 Plus calculator. In this demonstration, we're going to show you how to do simple interest versus compound interest. In our example, Midwest Bank pays 9% simple interest on its savings account balances, whereas Midwest City Bank pays 9% interest compound annually. If you made a $5,000 deposit in each bank, how much more money would you earn from Second City Bank at the end of 10 years? Now, we're just going to do the simple interest. We just have a calculator already here, and you'll see that that's $9,500 total balance. So for the second part, we're going to use the calculator to use the compound interest for Midwest Bank. To do this, we know that we have a 10-year term. So I'm going to hit 10 and the N key. We know it's 9%, so we're going to hit 9 and the interest key. For the present value, we're going to hit 5,000, but we're going to make this negative. And we have no payments, so we're going to use 0 payments. And then to compute our answer, we hit compute and the future value key. And there's our answer of 11,836. And if you subtract that from the 9,500, you actually made $2,336.82 more than with compound interest and simple interest.
Welcome to part 4 of the BA2 Plus calculator demonstration. We're going to do a net present value of cash flows. Our discount rate's 10%, our period is 4, and our initial cash flow is going to be $125,000. I will switch to the calculator. What we're going to do is hit the CF button for cash flow, enter your initial cash flow of $125,000. You make this negative because it's money going out. You'll hit enter, down. Now CO1 is your cash flow for year 1 is $50,000. Enter down. This is your payment for the first year. Enter down. Second year cash flow is $70,000. Enter down. Same as first year, 1 payment, enter down. Third year cash flow is $90,000. Enter down. 1 payment, enter down. Cash flow for year 4 is $90,000 also. Enter down. 1 payment, enter down. Now we'll hit the net present value key, the NPV key. You'll enter in your interest rate of 10. Enter down. And now you will hit the compute, and that is your net present value.